This is a movie review of a Voyager, more of a rant, because I am so upset at this darn movie that I am just fuming. The ending is horrible. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go see it first. There's going to be spoilers here because this is a very mad tiger. I am so upset at Voyagers at this movie. Foxy, that ending was horrific. What did you think about it?
Oh, I totally agree with you, Tiger. That was terrific. And you want to know why I think so?
Yeah, why? Tell me.
Because I was hoping throughout the movie, eventually they're going to give us one little itty bitty tiny glimpse of the planet where they're going to land. Did they show it to us? No,
No.
no, no.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting 87 years. There's like three generations. There's old people and babies on the ship. They get there and they just peek from the window. I mean, geez, I spent 2 hours watching this movie to see a peek through the window. That was such a ripoff.
I agree with you. It really, really was lame. And I think the movie started off well. It was interesting. It was like a carrot. Every scene was a carrot for me to, oh, a little bit longer, watch it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. They were dangling us, dangling us. And the other thing that I thought was ridiculous is at the end when they had the fight, they opened that door and the guy's alive for like 5, 10 minutes. What, he's like a superhuman, a robot, a droid? How can he live that long? And that room would have been empty in 5 seconds, I think, in the real world.
Yeah, I agree with you. That was totally, there was such a useless long scene. They were milking it, Tiger. And the
I
same is
agree.
like, you're closer, it's past the middle point. They were milking almost every single scene. I didn't
I
appreciate it at all.
know. And then all those sex scenes, that was milking. That was like 20% of the movie. Is like they're always touching these horny teenagers.
Well, I guess this is what happened when they stopped drinking the blue stuff.
I know, I know. The blue stuff is where the whole trouble started. And that maniac who was like rampaging the ship. I mean, what did you think about that character?
Oh God, he was just such an idiot. He couldn't think any farther than destroying. No consequence. Nothing came even close to his little sex brain.
Yeah, and it
His
was like
deprived sex brain, I should
I
say,
thought the
deprived.
most ridiculous thing is he's gonna give him the food. Join my group, and I'm gonna give you the food. I'm like, what? Is he growing the food? He just basically confiscated the food, and now he's the chief officer of the ship.
Yeah, a very mean guy. It started already. I had a bad feeling when he started grabbing the girl versus touching the girl. This is when I knew, oh man, this guy is bad news, bad news.
Yeah, he was overly aggressive. That was basically
Yeah.
it. And
Mhm.
then when I knew it was going downhill when the ship elected the other guy, Christopher, and he was Zach, I think was his name. They elected
Mhm.
Christopher, who was like a more nice, tame guy, logical thinking. They elected him, but this
Mhm.
guy wouldn't take it.
Yeah, no, he was not able. He was just down to the core a bad, brutal individual.
Yeah, so yeah, I think in the real world there is no way this ship could survive 87 years. Do you think this could actually work? 87 years on a ship, imagine that.
Well, I think if you don't know any different or know any better, then clearly they were not exposed to any of the visual effects as we humans are exposed. Whether it's doesn't matter what it is, they don't see cities, they don't know any better, so therefore they could be quite okay. But caution here: open your cabinet and see if you have some kind of blue stuff in there, and I would suggest stop taking that.
Oh, okay. So you're definitely not a fan of the blue stuff. Okay, no blue
Right.
stuff in your diet, but we're not going on a space trip to another planet. But you're saying
I
they have to have the blue stuff in order to travel 87 years. That's what I'm hearing from you, Foxy. Is that correct?
Oh, I agree with you, Tigers. And otherwise, how can you stay sane? I mean, I would go nuts if I would have to stay in my house for 87 years.
And then also, what's up with that? They can't even watch TV. Can you imagine no TV for 87 years? But the boss over there, I forgot his name. Richard, Robert, whatever it was, he had TV. How come he had TV and
Yeah.
no one else had TV?
Because he was the only one who really knew the entire truth. And he, as you noticed, he said, I want to tell them the truth. And
Oh,
them, I guess on Earth, they were not, they didn't agree with him, Tiger.
and then what was with all those guns? They had guns. What, they're expecting aliens on the planet? They were going to kill them all? Or like, what was the purpose of the guns on the ship?
Oh, I'm afraid so, Tiger. I'm afraid this the third generation was supposed to kill them, the aliens.
I mean, those are some mean humans that they're breathing on that ship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The I guess the third generation was supposed to be as mean as some of these Earthlings here today.
Yeah, just go kill, kill, kill. Take over the planet. Doesn't matter that there's like happy little aliens over there. They're just gonna wipe them all out and
Mhm.
take their planet. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not good, friendly approach. They should go be friends.
Well, I think there was no friendly approach ever intended, Tiger. I'm afraid they were approaching to kill those poor little aliens, to take over their planet, and then just multiply like a bunch of little rabbits.
They just take over and expand. So then they're probably going to ruin that planet after they ruined Earth. They're going to ruin the next one. And then what?
Yep.
Another ship goes and ruins another planet until they ruin the whole
Yep.
universe? You think that's the plan of this movie?
I think they haven't calculated the fact that they're going to ruin the entire universe, but I think you are right on the money. They intended to ruin either themselves, which they do, nobody who doesn't feel any love and concern for other people, they are ruining themselves. They haven't figured it out yet, Tiger.
All right. Well, I feel a little better after letting it all out, this rant, but I am totally unhappy with the movie. I give it a 1 star out of 5 star, and the only reason I give it a 1 star is I can't give it a 0 star. But I guess 1 star, there was a little bit of initial idea. It was promising for the first 10 minutes, so I give it a 1 star. How about you, Foxy? How many stars you give it?
I'm with you. I give it a 1 star because I liked the beginning, and that was it. Thumb down.
Thumb down, 1 star. You guys, producers, okay, hire me as a script writing consultant because your script sucked. Whoever was a script writer should be fired. Okay, I mean fired. It was horrible. All right, that's all I got today. Any final words, Foxy?
No, thank you very much, Tiger. I'm feeling much better too, and I appreciate this. I was able to talk with you about it.
Yeah, me too. All right, I gotta bounce.
Got to bounce.
See ya.
See ya, Tiger.